guys, so today I am doing my what to bring to college video because I recently did a what not to bring to college video and it actually got a lot of views and a lot of you guys were like, oh my god, do a what to bring to college video, which I was actually planning on doing anyway. So here I am today filming that. Before I get on into the video, yes, I am wearing colored contacts. If you're new to my channel, you probably didn't even notice. But yeah, I'm wearing green contacts and I accidentally got circle lenses, which means the diameter is bigger, so I don't know if I look good or if I look like a reptile. But yeah, I'm wearing them. I just think they're fun to kind of like switch up once in a while. So before I start, if you are not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. It would mean the world to me and it just takes one little click. And if you want to follow me on social media to keep up with my life, I'm going to put them right here as well as in the description box. Okay, so just to do a little disclaimer like I did in my last video, I know there's going to be someone for everything on this list who is going to say, oh, you don't need that for college, like I never needed that, I have that and I never used it. I know everyone's going to disagree with me, and if you do want to comment something about how you disagree with me, just please try and say it nicely. I don't like having rude comments or negativity in my comment section, so if you do disagree with something that I say, feel free to voice your opinion, but just try not to be rude and like abrasive about it. So the things I list are not going to be the obvious things to bring to college, like a laptop and bedding and stuff like that. These are going to be the things that you might not have thought about. So yeah, obviously there are other things that you have to bring, but these are just the things that a lot of people would forget or possibly not know to bring. Also, these apply to people who are living on campus in a dorm room type setting. A lot of people were commenting, well, this doesn't apply to me, like I commute to college, and that's like not what this video is really for. These are for people who are living on campus and living in your like typical dorm setting. Okay, so the first thing that I would say is mandatory to bring to college are Tide Pods. So what Tide Pods are they're like the little like squishy pods that you throw in your washer to do your laundry. And I used these. They are so much easier than lugging around a big thing of laundry detergent. Honestly, like everyone uses pods. They're the best thing ever. They're like really cute and squishy and they smell good. And honestly, I just 100% recommend pods over carrying around your big thing of detergent anywhere, everywhere. They don't spill, and I just think they're super handy and great for college. The next thing that I would bring is either a wrinkle remover spray or a mini steamer. I had a mini steamer, but my friends had a wrinkle remover spray. Basically something to remove the wrinkles in your clothes, because who wants to bring an iron and an ironing board to college? Not me. And honestly, the mini steamer worked wonders. My roommate and I shared it, and we both used it all the time. I guess this next thing depends on where you go to school, but for me, I go to school in LA. I go to Loyola Marymount University, and we do not have air conditioning in the dorm rooms. So when we were moving in, it was close to 100 degrees, and it was like that for probably the first 2 months of school. So it was so hot, so you need to bring a fan to school. I mean, I think for most colleges it'll probably be hot, you know, in the beginning of the year, and if you have air conditioning, this probably isn't really necessary, but if you don't, bring a fan, bring a nice high-powered fan. You're gonna need it. It was so hot, it was like impossible to sleep without a fan, so yes, I definitely recommend bringing some sort of fan to college. The next thing that I would bring is room spray. So most college dorm rooms do not allow candles. I snuck a candle in, don't tell anyone, but you know, if you have a strict RA, you're probably not going to want to do that, so just bring room spray. You can get it at Bath & Body Works. That's where I got mine, and you know, just spritz it around. I would bring room spray to guys' dorms because they smelled horrendous. I would spray it in my own room. Honestly, room spray is great because it's not a fire hazard, but it's still keeping your room smelling fresh and not moldy like it probably is. Okay, this next thing I did not bring to college, but I wish I did. I know friends that brought it and I really needed one. It's a drying rack. So basically I do not dry a lot of my clothes because they shrink, or it's a material that really shrinks. Like I don't dry Lululemon or some jeans or just certain materials in the dryer. So my clothes are soaking wet, and I ended up like hanging them on my bedposts, hanging them all over my room, and it would have been so much easier to just have a little mini drying rack. I know they sell them at IKEA and probably like Target and stuff like that. Okay, the next thing are plastic utensils / paper plates. So this includes, you know, plastic forks, knives, spoons, and then paper plates and bowls and cups and all that stuff, because there was a lot of the times where I wouldn't want to eat in the dining hall, or even I'd bring back food from the dining hall, or I'd make food in my room, and I really needed forks and stuff, and we didn't have any. So my roommate and I bought a huge bulk thing of like plastic utensils, and it was so helpful. The same goes for bowls and stuff if we wanted cereal, or I had like fried rice in our freezer, like stuff like that. It was really handy to just have like a paper bowl or a paper plate. So I totally recommend having those rather than like actual silverware, like metal spoons and like porcelain or whatever plates, because then you have to wash them. That's really a hassle. I honestly think as a college student without a kitchen in your room, you know, it's just easier to have disposable utensils. The next thing that I would recommend bringing is for all my fellow lazy people out there. It is an extra set of sheets. So, like I said, in the beginning of the school year, it was so hot that I never even slept under my covers. So my sheets really weren't dirty for a while, but it got to the point where they were on my bed for a long time, so I had to wash them. And I was really lazy and I didn't want to wash them, so luckily I had brought another pair of sheets, or another set of sheets, so I just kind of switched them out. I did end up washing them, obviously, but at that point it was just so much easier to just put on another set while I was washing and drying the other ones, and I didn't have to, you know, like have one set and wash them and dry them and put them back on. It was just easier to have an extra set, so, you know, if you're lazy like me, that's a good option. The next thing that I would bring to college is medicine. I'm not talking drugs, ladies and gents. I'm talking Advil, NyQuil, emergency, because you're gonna get sick in college. I was so sick this year. Like, I was more sick in my freshman year of college than I have been in like the last 10 years. I had strep throat. I had a constant cough. It was really bad. So seriously, I lived off of Advil and emergency / airborne, those types of things. And then, you know, you can always use NyQuil because there was times when I had such a bad cold, I was dying. So definitely stock up on those things, bring them to college. I think it's really important to have a comfortable dorm room in order to adjust well to college. You want to feel like safe and comfortable and at home, so I think a mattress pad is something that is really helpful, because let me tell you, dorm beds are not comfortable without a mattress pad. I got, you know, a mattress topper. It's just like, you know, a squishy thing you put on top of your mattress before you make your bed and such, and it makes your bed more comfortable, because dorm beds are about as comfortable as a brick. So, mattress pad. I think I got mine at Bed Bath & Beyond or something like that. You can get them anywhere. Just make sure you get a twin extra long, because that's the size of most dorm beds. The next thing that I would bring to college are earplugs. So for me, I'm a very, very light sleeper. Someone can look at me and I wake up. Is anyone else like this? Like, literally, someone can be staring at me and I feel like I sense it and I wake up. So anyways, I'm a really light sleeper, and living with a roommate, I love my roommate, don't get me wrong, but living with a roommate, you know, I would wake up at the slightest things. I would wake up from her alarm. So I did wear earplugs a lot of times when I didn't have an alarm set, and they're just really handy, even if you're studying in your room or studying anywhere and you just want it to be quiet. I definitely recommend earplugs, because you will find that in college it's really hard to get alone time. I mean, the library is always good and quiet, but if you don't want to be in the library, there's always going to be people around you, so I definitely recommend getting a nice pair of earplugs. Okay, and the last thing that I'm going to mention today in this video are power strips. So basically those long things with different outlet plugs in it. I probably sound so stupid right now, but I know I had one that was bendable. I think I got it at Christmas tree shops or something. I had one that was bendable, and that's honestly a lifesaver. You need that if you want to plug in a bunch of different things, because most dorm rooms honestly don't have that many plugs. So you're definitely going to need like power strips and extension cords and all that stuff. I had my dad set that up because I didn't know how. But it was a lifesaver, especially if you want your dorm to look cute and have string lights and all that stuff. Like, don't forget to get extension cords and power strips. Okay, so that was everything that I wanted to put in this video today. Like I said, there are so many more things that you should probably bring to college, but I just didn't have time to list all of them in this video. So if you have recommendations, once again, just leave them in the comments and you can help other people out. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up so I know you liked it. And if you have any more video requests, please leave them in the comments because I'm trying to film a lot of videos this summer. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I love you. Bye!